And I think March, this way we can live game. Like, look at this stuff, man. We can start the ending every turn, man. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we're playing Golgari Control, finally! And all you need to know about this video: there will be Shigeki, there will be a lot of channels and infinite loops, and a lot of fun, so I think you will like it. Oh, and there will be Monored that was super salty, so don't miss out on this one. And before we go into games, please do consider subscribing, because I know it's super boring to hear this every day on every channel, but the truth is that it really helps, and it is extremely appreciated. So if you have a free moment, like 2 seconds, just click the button and make someone happy. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, have fun, and enjoy Shigeki Madness. Alright, that is a very strange hand. I will still take it, because we have Celestus, we just need 1 land, and we can kinda fix a lot of stuff. Alright, Shigeki. Celestia. Is that enchantments? It's always enchantments, right? But maybe this one single time. Don't do this at home. No black mana, and there was a legit chance he doesn't have removal, and even if he does, we have the repossession, right? So I mean, we are doing stuff. They didn't have removal on this turn. Maybe they won't have one on the next one. That's some legit strategy right there. I don't think I will block because I don't want to get smited. Never mind. Alright, this will be interesting. They're going for the tokens though. So super whiteboard. Super whiteboard. How much they can deal? This will be at 6. They will have exactly 6. So I don't think we're going for the thing. Yeah, we just go for the fraud, probably. This way we also switch the card, right? I just want Path of Peril. Definitely draw a card. Oh! Hi! Oh boy, this changes few things. You know, Elspeth is not the prime target for this. But I don't have a way to get rid of her anyway. I thought it's my turn. If you wonder why I did it, I thought it's my turn. Alright, we will see. Oh, more? So he has only the Eternal Wanderer. Oh, and it's 1 turn off. Alright, that's huge. That's actually huge. So it's a Planeswalker deck. That's brutal. Oh boy, I'm scared, man. Oh, the irony of getting hit by a Planeswalker deck. Alright. So he has a card in the hand. It might be anything. I'm sure it's a land. It's just a land. It's just a land. It's not the worst. We have the repossession. We have a lot of drawing cards. The Emperor is a huge problem. I forgot they have buff. Oh boy. However, so he will play the Emperor, right? And +1, whatever I have. So we are going for this plan. Path of Peril, alright. That's okay. I kinda misplayed, to be perfectly honest with you guys. We can get Ashok back on the next turn. That means we use the land. Yeah, that's kinda okay. I think we can wait with Path of Peril just a little bit. He will have only tokens, basically. And we can take 1 hit. And Ashok was still okay, because we got the right card. Oh, the Emperor will be such a pain before we tear asunder. But it's fine. Oh. But wait, there's more. We definitely play land. And do what? I think we go for this. That's a creature. And that's a permanent. I mean, that's a lot of value, right? Do I want to go with Shigeki? Yeah, we will get it later. So I can play another spell, and then we can draw something. If we get rid of the double striker, we have more time. Alright, so now we go into the... You know what, maybe we should draw the card right now. It's not like we are doing anything with this mana, and maybe that will be a bad draw, so we can cycle. Let's see the card. I kinda like the land, man. I'll be honest with you. Alright, please don't hate me for this one. But it's not like I'm playing double Ashok very quickly. It might be a huge mistake, but I'll take it anyway. Down to 3 cards. The Plaza will draw him a card if we go too slow. Let's draw a card, see what we get. That's a good one. So I need Path of Peril, I need Forest. Oh boy, I need everything. How much royalty? 5. So this will kill the Eternal Wanderer. I probably want 2 mana for card draw. It's what? 6? 12 damage. That's a lot. If I have a land, can I Path of Peril on the same turn? Oh boy, that's rough. I really want the land. But I need Shigeki. Oh boy, I hate it. Like I need all of those cards. I think the Dreadknight might be the least important, right? Oh boy, that's brutal. I need to keep playing lands. Alright, so we definitely go for the Emperor. This way we solve one of the problems. So we can go Shigeki or the Cottage. And frankly, it's probably the Cottage, right? It gives us better mana on the next turn as well. Please, chill. Do I die? No, I'm at 21 somehow. Alright, the March. But oh boy, that's 10, 16 damage to my face. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Alright, but we built our mana base, so that's huge. Land into Cardo, probably. Alright, I mean, we are getting somewhere, slowly but surely. And we waited with Path of Peril enough that it can be really nice. Is that the Emperor? Maybe. So we can attack with Cottage, but it will be just 4 damage. And a food token. This is so tempting, right? We can also go Sheoldred and try to life gain. I don't need to life gain right now. Let's see. He might have Fateful Absence, so maybe I should make the things, the small things. Small things are pretty good. Let's go for small things. Because I expect Ashok might die very quickly, especially that he draws additional card as well, and he draws another one. So Fateful Absence is possible. Yep. And now we got basically a 3-for-1. Those are good cards, I don't want to get rid of them. So we are not drawing cards. Alright, like now we have a lot of time before something happens. He knows about Shigeki, we're life gaining like crazy. I still want my lands. Lands are very good. So, 5? Are you 5? I guess so. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 cards from my beautiful graveyard. Path of Peril. The end! Alright, I convinced myself. I absolutely convinced myself. And that's the cool part about having those nightmares. Look how much time I have right now. Now I can go for absolute Cardo. And you know, the Shigeki thing will happen. And the end will be pretty brutal for his Planeswalker deck. I could kill it. But this is cheaper. Especially that we untap with all the new tools, so that will be super cool. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Shigeki, do your thing. Alright, the end. Definitely Path of Peril. Honestly, keep the loop up. And I think March. This way we can live game. Like, look at this stuff, man. We can start the ending every turn, man. And that's why we need so many lands. Yeah, we'll go like this. And we could kill the Emperor, but they might have another one. See ya, no Emperors in this game. He might play another one, but that's fine. Soul Partition. Soul Partition. We can kill it. And then we cycle. So if we kill it, what happens? Yeah, like he can replay it on the same turn, so let's go. And that's the card that we can get back, right? We also live gain, so we're at 11 in total. And if he soul partitions again, it means he cannot play her at the end step, which is huge. Yep, not enough mana. Not enough pylons. Alright, alright. I will definitely take one. Let's go for swamps. Urborg Repossession. He might have Farewell in the deck, but in that case I guess it's kinda the same, right? And I'm not discarding any of those, so let's decline. Alright, he has two cards. One of them is fully random, one is the Emperor that doesn't have immediate impact. So I think, like, if he doesn't top deck something absolutely insane, we should be super winning this. We decline, respectfully, we play the land, and we try to repossess. That will be a Shigeki, and the second one will be Ashiok. See, we have enough Ashioks. Man, this is such an insane combo. You always want Shigeki back, and for 2 mana you get Ashiok back, man. That's good. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. 3 cards should be enough to answer everything he has. We have double forest, so we don't need to care. He will make an Emperor at the end step, and he might go for a board, but then we take Path of Peril. If he goes for 1 creature, we just go March probably. I mean, we have the end, right? We can just keep making the end on Emperor until he has nothing. I think there was Nessa there, if I recall. We need him out of the, you know, insane top decks for a moment, and that should be fine. That's a lot of damage, but we have Celestus, so I'll take it. I just want discard advantage. Alright, no Planeswalker. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. Alright, this will be the end. March. And Repossession. Oh boy. I love it so much. It's so fun, man. Alright, and my turn. That's a decent one as well. Listen, it's nothing personal, but I need to see your hand. Is that another Soul Partition or something? No. Oh, that's a white March. No Emperors anymore. So now we have Elspeth, but mostly Nissa and the Wanderer. Those are the big threats. Ren is also pretty scary, to be honest. Alright, but we can exile all of the Planeswalkers from his deck, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so this cannot hit what we have. I think this is the play, right? This means he cannot do the thing. And now we go Urborg. So we get Shigeki. Did I play land? I don't think I did, man. I should take something else, but I will take this. I like my lands, what can I say? The more lands you have, the more Shigeki shenanigans you can make. Oh yeah. Feels like a win. Oh, we exiled something. That's even better. Alright, we can actually trade versus this. At least theoretically. Do I want more cards? Let's see. I have some good cards. Oh, the land. The land is amazing. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist lands in this deck. The best card. You never get flooded with this one. Alright, so he will attack, and then we need to double block, and he needs to use the march. So that's a pretty decent deal. Huh. I could go like this. 4 damage is not huge. But let's make sure that Sheoldred will enter the battlefield, because that will punish him for digging. Right now he is forced to use his last card, basically. And that's great. It also means the farmhand is super far from flipping, and he probably wanted to use it on Celestus. So, see? Even now he preferred to go for Celestus. Why do you have a card? Alright guys, why do you have a card? I thought that was his last one. Is it bugged again? I have no idea, but it feels a little bit right. Alright, so how do we do it? We play Sheoldred. We go small virtue here, so the board is clear. And we make more stuff, because we are going for the Lifa. And something it seems was exiled, so that's cool. That's super cool. And right now we have 8 damage in the board, and it will keep growing. If he wants to try to go for Sheoldred removal with some Cardo somehow, it's not going to end well for him. And it really adds to the damage, man. Like, Sheoldred basically has 6 power, and as you can see, we absolutely outvalued Celestial Control, which is mostly white control deck, which is usually super high value and extremely defensive, and we pierce through it. Alright guys, we're going first. We have very wonky mana, so let's start with the Swamp into Blazon, into Mirks in case we need Path of Peril. We won't need Path of Peril, that's for sure. This will be a weird one. Against control, our opening is very, very bad. Alright, Mirks is great though. Alright, I don't think we have a great chance right here. We have like most of our hand as a removal. I should put the counter, sorry. That was bad. I think I need to start the Mirks war first. Yeah, at least I force him to tap a little bit. Otherwise I play Sorin, he makes disappear, I have no pressure, he starts to Mirks, and I feel super silly. And that is a main phase tap, which means that Sorin or Vorinclex can go into battlefield. Vorinclex is great just because it gives us healthy, you know, continuation of mana. If we draw a land, of course. If not, Sorin is an easy one. Sorin is the easy one. Alright, we need to go probably into ultimate, I think. Let's start going cards. Reveal, that helps a lot. Alright, and let's attack. So our opponent needs to respond to a lot of threats. I only have 1 Mirks token, so it can be ignored kinda. So this is probably the best case for us. It's not a lot right now. Let's draw. We just draw everything we can. And not hitting land is absolutely brutal. That's bad. This is bad. So what do we do? We attack first. No reaction. So I need to kill this and probably go with the Dreadknight. And this is something they might want to counter. Sure. And I know I could make some shenanigans, but then Tear Asunder could be countered. I could do it first, then he takes the mana, then I go to combat phase, and then it burns, but in reality it's not as easy. Alright, super scary.
Thank you for your help.
That's an interesting decision. So I could go Shell into Virtue of Persistence, which seems like an amazing idea. Is that the correct tap? Yes. It also gives us some potential for later. I mean, we are trying. Drawing as the last step? Always. Always. Of course, very bad play.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
This is not great, man. Will this one loyalty matter? Probably not. So he can just +1 this or -4 to kill Shaw. But he's a little bit low on cards. Never mind. That fully stabilizes him and gives him the board. Remember, we have Vorinclex and the ultimate. I mean, man, we're actually killing him nearly. You know what? Maybe there's a chance. And I will... Man, we could also try to hit the Wanderer, but I'd much rather go like this. Mirex cannot defend, which means that he needs a removal at every point.
I am the rightful lord of Innistrad. Feel my
This is
wrath.
scary. I hope it doesn't get countered. Oh, it will get countered. Oh boy, very good at magic. But I guess it was predictable. We need to make sure that we can kill him before he recovers. We need to keep pressuring him. Having a land is amazing. And we have Path of Peril, don't forget, so those guys don't really... Bruh. Really? Are we going again this game when my opponent will just go back to 20 because he's playing a full live game version? He's not attacking for some reason. Alright, he is scared a little bit. That is a little bit all in. Sure. Like, I need something huge right now. Eternal Wanderer. Or Wandering Emperor. Whatever. Big and small Emperor. That's all there is. Alright, so the Virtue of Persistence is here. Easy. Absolutely easy. So hopefully he does... Yeah, he doesn't know about Path of Peril. So that's a lot of damage, but not lethal damage. And that means we can just Path of Peril and theoretically attack him. I mean, we kinda have to, right? We kinda have to. Like, I don't like this kind of gamble, but how are we winning otherwise? I think we are going just full all-in, man. Here it is. The Edict. One of the last two cards. Perfect response. We can do it one more time, but that might not be enough.
Keep your eyes sharp.
And he's freaking main phasing it, man. If that wasn't Sunset Reverie, would already kill him. Because right now we can hit for 4. Yeah, and he was it too. So man, so close. I could try to kill the small Emperor, but it's not great, right? 1 blue mana. Alright. I don't have enough mana. Oh boy, I don't have enough. So we have to play like this then. So next turn will be Path of Peril. Kinda. I mean, this helps a little bit. Oh boy, what a game! I'm at 21 still. I'm at 21. I think we're losing this one. It feels super close, but not close enough. I mean, it was just this Reverie into Edict instantly, into Make Disappear, into Depopulate and Dissipate. Like, he had all the answers. Alright, drawing a single card. So not milling us, not really setting up for triple. Where goes the counter? Let's go like this. Not a huge deal, but something. And he definitely has stuff. I could kill Jason the Emperor, but I don't think that's the winning road. Like, he will get more. There's Sheoldred, right? And Vorinclex. Alright, all in. My favorite. Alright, it sticks. There's something. Don't forget we have 2 sweepers, so those tokens can be held in check for a very long time. Especially that they're all tokens, so Path of Peril is super efficient. But man, having him on 6 instead of 2 is all the difference. Alright, drawing another card. So he refilled quite heavily. But he needs to hit something for Virtue of Persistence, and even White March is like super expensive this way. We can also kill only his creatures, thanks to Virtue and Path of Peril, so we get like Sheoldred or Vorinclex, one of the two. Bro! Come on! Can you chill for a single moment this game? Just let me have a little bit of stuff. Alright, so do we Virtue of Persistence again? I guess so. 4 and 6. If I do this, I cannot play the thing. Do I die? So it's 6, 10, 13 damage. Not exactly lethal, but super close. Alright, I'm going all in, man. Easy counter spell again. Man, he's good at magic. Oh boy, so I think it's slipping away. He had too many perfect answers in a row. Like, I think our last 6 plays were perfectly countered. And we won't die for a while, right? Yeah, 2 is plenty. But we won't be able to pressure him very well.
Thank you for your help.
No problem. Alright, let's see some cards from the top, because theoretically we can do stuff. Alright, I see. Oh, he didn't want to switch it to the nighttime, which is kinda hilarious. Alright, so do we make a Mirex? I'm going for this one, man. If he has another answer, that's fine. Like, it's not like I have too many choices. Like, he needs to whiff at some point. Joke. He never has to whiff ever again. I think that's it, right? We don't have burst damage. Yeah, I think let's not make it longer. Good game, my friend, but man, those answers were absolute menace. Like 6, 7 answers in a row to everything we were doing, so it's hard to beat this kind of draw. Alright, let's see this one. It should be okay. We have the Dreadknight for card advantage, so that's always a good start. And we have Max. And Max wants to be Mythic, so he plays Mono Red. And what do we do? I think we do this, man. Let's draw some cards. Alright, Shaw is a worthwhile draw. And the next turn we can use March. Not sure if we'll be able to use Fiora here. Man, we simply will never do Path of Peril against aggro deck. Bro, sorry, but how can you play this deck so long? Mono Red. It's something else. It's a word in itself. Like, you remember the Men in Black when they opened the, you know, the airport closet? That's where Mono Red hangs out. Wow, have you ever thought about making this play? Because everyone in the world already did. So we have to play like this, and we'll probably die, I think. Worst case, we can get rid of Invasion of Fiora and kill the Kumano, then go Sheoldred. But most likely we get played with fire into Feldon or something like this. Yep, you did it. You played the 1-drop. Again. Let's see the burn. I should not trade against the Dreadknight. Even though it gets exiled. Man, how can you think so long and make such awful plays? Alright. Monster's Roar, sure. I mean, I can just kill it. And we should. So let's go like this. This means we don't really lose too much life. I still don't understand why wouldn't you attack with Kumano? Like it's the same thing, man. I could kill everything on the board. I mean, it's not a bad play. It's not a bad play, but they won't commit to the board then. I think we can afford to play like this and see if he has a double burn. If he wants to play something expensive like Godric or what was the other thing, Squee, like he needs to tap out super heavily and then we can block the Kumano. Absolutely easy. Have you ever considered not having everything? I will be persistent. I will play more stuff and eat more burn. So I'm not sure how I will block, but let's see how he does it. Only 2 cards to go. Easy. I'm so happy that all the new cards basically get used only in mono red. They definitely needed that, right? It's still not dominant enough, only 20-something% of the whole meta. So I guess we should start trading here. But we should go like this, I guess. I'm at 1, I believe, right? Yep. Cool. Absolutely cool. So we need a blast zone here. But we can still go Path of Peril, which is huge. So this goes full Godric. And the Nightmares will be huge then, right? Because something was exiled. And as always, let's see if he can draw a lightning strike from the top, because that's how Magic is played. A Phoenix Chick from the top. Not quite this. Fortunately our friend, let's see the Chick, doesn't seem to realize what Blast Zone does. But you know, after so much thinking on his turn, it's easy to misplace, right? Because it's super complicated deck. Alright, let's get this over with, because oh man, I cannot stand those mono reds amazing cards. So what we will do is +1, exile something. I need a lamp and I need Shigeki. I will wait with this one. Let's see if that's a lightning strike. I cannot attack with Cottage because then I die to a burn spell. With Shigeki I can kill, you know, attack my own stuff, exile the Urborg. Oh, he will of course rage quit as well? No. Perfect. We have 2 basics, so that's kinda okay. And let's go for 2 cards and end this amazing gameplay. Oh man, I'm so salty for mono red, you have no idea. I know you think that you know, but you don't. It's even more. It's so much more. 4, 6. Even if you win, it's still not fun. Alright, you can go away now. Let's keep getting nuke stuff every turn. And we don't need to attack because we can life gain every turn, so they cannot burn us anymore. Max, what's going on the other side? What is the drama there? Like, something is going on. Alright, I think that's the rage quit part, when they're super mad they didn't win by playing cards. Oh my god, so let's go like this, I guess? I guess. The more blockers the merrier, right? And we'll attack with the Cottage, which will give us more food tokens, so let's wait for full rope again. Alright guys, I think it's been a while, but this guy definitely needed this one. See ya, nerd. Man, I have no idea what's going on the head of a mono red player. Like, how can you be salty on anyone but yourself for playing this deck? Alright guys, we're after the games and the salt mine that is mono-red matchup. It seems for both sides. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can tell me in the comments if you had fun or not. I hope you had. Regarding the deck itself, Golgari Control, one of my favorite archetypes that I couldn't make work since start of Eldraine, to be honest. And I have to say that this version was very enjoyable. However, there are some cards that did not perform for me. Honestly, I was thinking about Invasion of Fiora as your, hard game sweeper, like this Farewell or Sunfall caliber of removal. But it's not like this, unfortunately. So it either was too early or too late or not in the right matchup. So honestly, because we have double Celestus, I decided that I think it would be better to just go double Path of Peril, or 4 Path of Perils, or even 3 and get some more value. Malicious Malfunction didn't really come into play. The idea was that it kills Squee and all the tokens, together with, Swift Spears, this kind of stuff, and Kumaro. But they didn't really work out. I think Path of Peril from all of those is the best sweeper, especially that if we are going to 6 mana, we can just use the Celestus to provide the white mana and go for Path of Peril on the full value. So I think that is a little bit better plan. Vorinclex, while really fun on paper, I really want a lot of mana in my Shigeki decks because I want shenanigans. However, it feels a little bit slow. It's not a bad card, but it usually dies very quickly. So I honestly think that we could experiment with this slot. Maybe there's something better. Bridge the Multiverse doesn't come into play too much. However, it is a very powerful card. It can mill your opponent in clutch situations. And we have enough targets that we should hit something from our deck. And we'll definitely hit something from their deck. With Mirexes, you can absolutely go wild and just, pressure all the decks. Especially that you generally have a lot of mana. With Dreadknight, Shigeki and the Tortoise and Celestus, you generally have quite a lot of lands, so your growth is healthy. Not every control deck can do this, so Mirex is always very strong card. I think the Blazon is the hidden power of, this deck, because it can instantly answer all those Kumano, Swift Spears, Chicks, all this kind of stuff, and that's huge. So it seems that Blazon is getting a little bit better lately, and I might need to experiment more with this. And with Shigeki, and plenty of different targets. As you can see, we have quite a lot of one-offs, so it's also pretty cool that you can, just get a card made for the situation. So, generally, I like the deck. However, I also need to mention that I didn't find this deck competitive. Sad to say, because I really love Golgari, but I deranked a little bit with this one. I couldn't get it to 50%, and it didn't feel like I didn't have lucky draws. It seems that some of the decks just try to kill you before you do anything, and hard control decks generally have some advantage against you. I didn't really use the Duress build, so maybe that should make it a little bit better with Shigeki, but it's generally a hard matchup, and Dreadknight very often doesn't give you card advantage you need, so you rely on Ashok, Mirex, and sometimes Restless Cottage is a little bit too slow to burst them, as you have seen in the games. So yeah, unfortunate. Maybe we'll try to make a different version, but Golgari Control is in a rough spot right now. But I still think it's a great deck and worth playing, so if you appreciate it, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, it really helps, and share with your friends if you think that they would love Golgari as we do. Alright guys, thank you for staying until the end. I hope you enjoyed the full video, and see you tomorrow.